Yo, yo, yo. Oh, whoa, whoa. Was the music still on? The music was still on. Are we listening to Earth music right now? Yeah, we are kind of listening to Earth music. Just dial me back, son. Just dial me back into like some chill shit. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I'm back. We are back. We are back. I'm not sure if I am back or we're back or what, but we're getting coked up right now. Wait, hold on. I just gotta fix something really quickly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see. Can I gotta stop the stream for just a second. Okay. Oh yeah, that's weird. The YouTube still goes. The YouTube still goes while the other part is not going. Which is okay. Which is okay. Just take me back and take me back to the place we met. We are just chilling right now. We're just live, laugh, love, love, blah 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 blah. Uh, I feel like sometimes we're going in a little bit of a limbo, and that's when we just gotta press pause, man. We just gotta press pause and be like, hey, by the way, I don't want to go into a limbo. Put like, hold me back for just a second, man. Um, because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you're just floating, and I guess. Mm, mm, That's really good. That's really good. Cheers, by the way. Cheers, by the way. Actually, maybe we don't even need to record that. Okay. We don't need to record that, but that was not the part of the gig. Like we just tossed the gig out and we tossed the gigs in, man. The gigs was actually my favorite football player back in the day, Ryan Giggs. When I was this young boy, because I have been a young boy. I have been a young boy, young gun, stupid, young, young and promising. We all have been young and promising one time in our lives, and then we kind of grow up, and then we realize that, you can't be anything unless you have like somewhat of a talent for it. That's when you give up on everything and just become like a low end worker. I'm not sure what is going on top of my head right now. There is something in the works which is not working. Like there's something in the works that is not working. My hair is not that thick. My hair was, if you ever was interested in soccer. Yeah, I was interested in the soccer as a kid. And my dad, no, not my dad, my grandpa, which passed away a little some months ago, he actually said, no, he didn't say anything. Okay, I mean he said something, but he didn't say anything. Don't talk the talk and don't walk the walk. Okay, but he was interested in football. He was super interested in football. And and he got me interested into Manchester United. Manchester United. Manchester United. Which I've been interested in ever since, but since then, like after you know I grew up, it wasn't really anything that was piquing my interest no more. As a kid, you just get put into place, you just get put into a box, and you're having too long delay. I'm not sure. I think it's because let me try to restore that. Let me try to restore Restore.trade. We are back, and are we restarted? I'm not sure if we restarted or restarted, or what are we doing here? It should be good now. It should be good. That's nice. That is nice. That is nice. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but we got coked up too. We got coked up. What would you rather be? Coked up or drunk? Would you rather be coked up or drunk? I mean, that's the question everyone's asking themselves every single day. Would I rather lay here on the floor completely wasted, gasping for air, or would I be coked up? Get coked up. Get coked up. Where's my sponsorship, man? Where's my sponsorship? Put me on the sponsorship. Roll the ship, man. Roll the ship. Roll the ship. Roll the ship, because we're on the ship right now, man. We're on the ship. I like you when you were. I like you from before. I like you from the past. Don't take me on the future shit, man. Don't take me on the future like a man down. Where you from? I don't know where I'm from though. Okay, but put that in the past. Okay, put that in the past. Don't remember any of that when you grow up. But when you do grow up though, I mean, if you're planning to, um, but yeah, take me back to the place we met, man. Take me back to the place we met, which was on the football field. We were on the football field. You were playing center back. I was playing left back, and sometimes we linked up. We linked up in the middle, cause you know when they come forward, are you gonna yap the whole stream? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am gonna yap the whole stream. Are you gonna? Are you gonna? No, no, no. Talk the talk and walk the walk. Are you gonna change your founder badge into my badge? Are you gonna do that? Because that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to see. We are gonna yap and we are gonna listen to some videos. Or watch some videos. Remove the founder badge. You see the first thing? First thing first. Remove the badge. Right. Fuck no. Remove the pink one. Remove the pink one. I'm having this one. No. Okay. I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. You know that when the police officer comes up to the guy that did the crime and he's saying, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your work." And then he walks off. And then he walks off. It's like, you know, you do you, man. You do you. If you want to commit the crime, commit the crime. But ask me first. Ask me first. and then I'm not sure what you do after that, but I think we are staying true to the we are staying true to the just chatting section right now. We're gonna watch some videos. It's Snork with the app. That's okay. That's okay. We are gonna watch a couple of videos I have prepared for today. We're gonna do a little bit of maybe a psychology type thing. Type thing again. Which might be the case for like psychology. Which might be the case for more days. Because I do think sometimes you're watching stuff and you're not completely present in the time. In most of my I think most of my streams is basically a extension of me. Like everything in itself is an extension of you, at least everything you make, because you have your personal uh it's just you and me here. You can talk normally now. Oh, I can be myself now. Wait, whoa, I can be myself now. Finally, I have been waiting for this my entire life to just be myself. um uh yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not really watching how many people are watching the stream. So I don't know how many people are here. Like, I don't really know. I mean, you can tell me it's only you and me here, but I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, then I can be normal. Then I can be normal. Finally, finally. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think it's a nice thing to be the same regarding if it's like two people or if it's like 10 people or 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Maybe I will be up in arms. Maybe I will be up on the chair, standing up here and dancing. Maybe I will be dancing. Maybe I will be jumping. Maybe I will be jumping. Maybe I would I do that if it would be 1,000 viewers. If it would be 1,000,000 viewers, would I do that? I mean, the thing is, don't spill the goods on the first date. I mean, you might spill the goods on the first date, don't don't, like, for example, don't spread your legs on the first date. That's number one. That's number one. Just because I can't. I can't because I am not that uh agile. I am like max this is max distance. Who's you to decide that? I'm just telling that I can't spread my legs. So I think it's a little bit disrespectful to spread your cheeks. Can you physically spread your cheeks without moving, like without grabbing your cheeks? You can't. But you can do it with your legs. I mean, can you though? Can you though? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you can't. You really can't. You really can't. You can't. Why can you listen? Why can you clench your ass, but you can't unclench your ass? Huh? So it's always stretched. Is that what you're telling me? It's always in a stretch position. Make it make sense. I'm just speaking facts. This is psychology hour. This is psychology hour. This is when you think for yourself. This is when I don't give you the answer. I give you the question. I don't give you the answer. I give you the question and you need to think. You need to think. I'm like, kind of like, when you're at school and you get like an exam, and the exam is like, if Jennifer that you've been hating all your life hits you, how would you react? What would you do? And then you're typing like a 15-page document of like, fucking Jennifer, she's stupid ass bitch. Jennifer haven't like Jennifer needs to chill too, bro. Jennifer needs to chill too. Like, you're not gonna write. You're not gonna write the same story. That's something you think about, yeah. Sometimes we make you think. Other times we make you think, man. Just get that in your mental. If you want to think, you don't think, because that's when you stay awake. For example, if your job is pressing the button, sometimes if you're just sitting here, you're just pressing the button. You sink. You sink into madness. You just because you don't think about it. You don't think about the reason that you're pressing the button. You don't know it. You don't. Sometimes you detach the button to what it does, right? Like, for example, if that's all you have to do, like maybe that button killed two people. Maybe that button made sure that Erling Haaland got an offside. Would you really push that button then? Would you really push that button, huh? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's why you need to think sometimes. That's why you need to think sometimes. Because that button might be problematic. It might be a good button, it might be a bad button, man. Maybe the color is red. Would you push that button then? Let's say you work at a place. Okay, you're working at a place and all your job is pressing a button. No questions asked. If you get a green and a red button, which one are you more likely to press? That's a question for the class. The class have 15 seconds to answer. Exactly. No, no, that's not right. You would not press a single button. That's a trick question, by the way. You would exit the door and not take that job. That's what you would do. That's what you should do at least. But I guess that's what I'm saying. You're a thinker. You're a thinker, Taco Man. You're not a thinker. Because if you would be a thinker, you would be what? You're telling me I would press any buttons like without any knowledge of the fact? That's crazy. That's absolutely madness. Tuck yourself in and get yourself on the Captain Sableton ship, man. Just walk the plank. Just walk the plank. You should be the new ice cream that people eat in the summer. That's all I have to say about that. Like sometimes, and this is what we are practicing on this show. We are practicing like a little bit of think, a little bit of maybe think, but don't fully think, because like washes, you can only use them like at a certain depth they're breaking, and the same goes with you. If you ever been on a submarine that's been controlled by a controller, get yourself out. Get yourself out, because that's a little bit dangerous. That's a little bit dangerous. Just so you know, I would not be on that. I would not be on that submarine. I would not be on that submarine. That's for sure. You won't see me down there. You won't see me. Maybe you'll see me driving that ship, because I know. This is how you hold a controller. This is how you hold a controller. No, whoa, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. Let's dial back. We went from Ryan Giggs to submarines pretty quickly. I mean, that's not a game we're playing right now. This is not like some Wikipedia game where we try to go from insane to sane in as fast as in as fast as possible time. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's some things I feel like uh many things are just like artificial nowadays. And I feel when things are artificial, sometimes you gotta bring it back to like normality. And maybe that's what I'm trying to push. Maybe I'm trying to push some sort of a narrative, or maybe I'm trying to normalize myself in a way where uh where I don't feel so artificial and fake and planned in a way. Because it is nice AI does all sort of stuff. I'm not sure if you guys seen this, but I actually saw a YouTube video recently where the comments are starting to become like, "Thank you for not using AI voice, because I hate the young AI voice. Uh, thank you for the video," or something like that. And I was like people are starting to thank other people for not using AI. That's how bad it's become, Like, people are so tired that, like, you have to applaud people for doing stuff in a way where it becomes authentic, or it feels natural. It feels like it's made by a person. It's not made by AI. And the thing is, like, in that sense, I remember the start of AI, and I was watching some podcasts regarding AI and the productivity gains and stuff like that, and that's completely right in a sense. I mean, I don't mean to push the AI barrel down the road again, because that's been down the road many times, and we're still rolling down the road in high speeds, but but the sheer fact about productivity when it comes to AI is that you can produce so much when it's AI. You can produce like 10x, even 20x, even 30x maybe. The 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 output when you have AI doing the job, because you don't need to sit there and listen to your own voice. You don't need to sit there and record. You can just write the script and put it in an AI, and it just does the thing. instead of writing the script and then putting on the microphone and be like, uh, let's say the ecosystem pretends to be not your regular type of ecosystem, and then you're mumbling a little bit, and then you're like, oh shit, I have to cancel that one out, I need to redo that, and then you do it again. um but but the fact is, like, if there is one person making that real video, then how much can a single person, how much can like how much can AI produce contra the person that is using AI, right? Like, you can produce 10x AI content while you can produce one video. And the fact that that makes you, and especially as the algorithm is as it is, like, that's gonna drown people in AI content. And when you drown people in AI content, that's kind of like propaganda in a way, where, or not necessarily propaganda, but you don't have a choice, basically. You don't have a choice. Because to filter out the shit, it's much harder than it was before. And even I, maybe I'm the shit on the internet, man. Maybe I'm the problem on the internet. But the fact is that uh I guess YouTube has always been like uh, eh, playing with this idea that, or not playing with the idea that, the more people you get with like camera and internet connection, the more uploads you're gonna get, and the more like uh things are you gonna get available on the internet. But that means for the good and the worse, right? That means for the good and the worse. And many things, like before, I would say that the people that were interested in making YouTube videos uh were, like, you had to be kind of like die hard, and you had to be very deep in it to actually produce like videos and actually love it and think it was a cool thing. But nowadays, kind of like anyone, like, you can see what people can make just being on like producing content on the internet, right? You see, like, everyone can see, like, you don't have to go far to like get to these videos where it's like, oh, I'm making six figures posting AI content or whatever on the internet. And that makes you think that it's accessible to more people. And when you are doing that, then more people will flood an area, in this case the internet, with more stuff that maybe isn't good things to flooding the internet with. So yeah, I think there's like an influx of people, and I guess the thing is, it's natural selection in a way, especially on viewer, like, especially on like streaming and stuff, because people actually get like an impression of you as a person when you are streaming. And if you're quote unquote unoriginal, or if you are doing something that is has no personality, or is uninteresting, then people won't really watch you, obviously. So it's gonna be like a uh, like an basically like a chase regarding how many people are interested in that. But for example, you see on YouTube, I can upload a video where I say no 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 no, and it might get like 50,000 likes, because the majority of people that use YouTube, you scroll in the shorts and you just hear like na 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 na, or you just hear like some stupid shit, and and people will press like on that, because it's, I mean, it's, the thing is, some people, regarding like intelligence and stuff, if you have a lower IQ, you're probably entertained by easier things. But if you have higher IQ, then you're entertained by more advanced stuff, and more advanced stuff is more interesting to you. So for example, there's probably people on YouTube that sits watching these. Let me show these. let me show these YouTube videos, because there are like a bunch of like, especially YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like you show YouTube videos in this sense, but let me just show you like the YouTube Shorts. Oh shit, YouTube Shorts live stream. Let me just show you what we are. So let's just take anything. Let's just scroll past. What are we watching? Right now we are watching a box fan, low speed, black green screen, vertical. What is going on here? What are we watching? How do I get to like Shorts live stream?
What's Vigor do?
How do I get to Shorts live stream?
Kim Kardashian.
Yep, in this video, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm not sure how I can get to Shorts live stream. But there are so many, like, especially AI on YouTube. There are so many. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like, there are just so many, like, weird things. Yeah, I didn't really find the thing I was looking for, but I'm gonna show you guys what I have planned for today. There is a couple things I planned to talk about, which is you know, I always try to. I think we're gonna try to like put these things into more structure in a way where we will be. I think basically the start of every stream we will maybe start off with a topic and talk about, so we have like some sort of a structure, and let's talk about this one because this one's kind of interesting.
Who is Tiamat the Dragon Lady?
The Dragon Lady is a former banker, 55. Eva Tiamat Medusa was born a man, now lives as a woman and has undergone extensive surgery to transform into the Dragon Lady.
Okay. How happy, man. Like, look at how happy she is just by the fact that like, the recognition. Literally, that's all. Like, it's crazy how we as people, how, you know, like, how you get a feeling, like, you're getting a feeling of I would say more happiness in a way by having, you know, by having the online recognition.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to, I'm not sure what we're going to here, but yeah, like, just why, and it's just the proudness. It's just like the proudness of I don't know, being recognized. I'm not sure. Okay. So that's one of the videos. There is another one, which is probably on the nose in terms of our topic of a general topic. Let's watch
My
this
local
one.
Goodwill has been doing this thing lately where they tape a bunch of random stuff together and slap a price tag on it. In this case, this stack was $6, and I saw on top that it had King Kong for the PS2. So I figured, what the heck, I'll take the gamble and buy it. And I say gamble because I have no idea whether the case will actually contain the game or not, because
Okay, so what is going on here? What is going on? This dude buys a fucking stack of discs, and it's just it's just like gambling. It's just like gambling. He doesn't even know if the discs are in there.
They would not let me open it in the store. And
Hey, what are you gonna open, son?
as I'm opening this copy of NBA 2K12 just fell out, and there's no disc inside.
Yeah, there's no disc
Why-
inside.
Why?
That's just a scam. That's
I mean,
just a
obviously
scam.
not the biggest deal that this
Like,
game
what
is
is this?
empty,
Is
but
this
just I don't
gambling?
understand why they don't check it first. Why they're just taping it all together without checking if the game is actually in the case. Okay, let's see if we get lucky with King Kong. I hear a disc, so that's good. Oh, and it's complete in box with
He
the
got the disc.
manual.
That's
And the
happy.
disc
That's
is a
good
little
gambling.
smudgy, but in
That's
good
good
shape.
gambling.
Okay, we're good. All is well.
All is
We
well.
got our
$6
$6
boxes,
worth.
though. We
I heard
gotta
this game
see
is
what
pretty
other
cool
boxes
because not
are.
only do you play as King Kong, but there's also like a FPS mode where you're shooting like dinosaurs and stuff with guns. So I've really been wanting to play this
cool,
game.
huh?
So this was a cool find. It also came with a copy of Ghostbusters. Actually kind of cool. The original Ghostbusters on DVD. I don't really hate that. That's neat. We have a copy of Transformers DVD,
Yeah,
with this.
DVD. I'm not sure if this guy even has a DVD. He just bought it because maybe the King Kong looked cool, right? Like you just put a bunch of different games and
Sweepstakes to
different-
win a Bumblebee Camaro. Do you think that's still going on? You think I can win it? Then there's a copy of Constantine, this DVD,
Constantine,
which
another
has
DVD
both
movie.
a special feature and widescreen disc. I didn't think I'd care about these DVDs, but that's cool because it also came with like a comic attached with it. This is pretty sick. And then finally, which also piqued my interest, we have Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring for the PS2. No manual, dang it, but it does have the disc, so at least we have the game. Disc seems to be in pretty
You
good
got some
shape. And I did
discs.
some research on this game. I guess it's a turn-based action RPG that's based on the books and not the movies, so pretty cool find. Wish I had the manual, but hey, $6 for all of this. I guess I didn't get scammed.
I guess he didn't get scammed, right? And I feel like this is the kind of like the title, the reasoning for the title and stuff like that is that we are, you know, at the point where it is increasingly more stuff put out, and increasingly like sometimes I try to think that yeah, regarding, you know, my own life, how much, what percentage of I think like for my basically my whole life I have been like this, where I have been kind of basically stuck in like entertainment valley where everything had to be entertainment, and when everything is entertainment, it feels like everything that has to do with like learning and stuff like that is what should I say, put on the back burner. And when you don't really learn anything from day to day, this might just be my case. Like you guys might have other cases. I'm just speaking like from my own perspective and my own kind of view. And that is that if your whole life is just like entertainment, it is really hard to make like any type of progress and any type of understanding of the you know, of the future, or of like any type of learning and any type of experiences that is positive, negative. And I feel like this is what we're kind of like entering into when it comes to YouTube videos. We are entering into the realm of just entertainment and no kind of like valid teachings, or no kind of like, if you're gonna teach something, it's generally something that you might not put so much effort into, or you might just not be interested in or actually know about. Like if someone shows you a way to tie a tie and you're a girl, like what are you learning? You're not learning anything. And that's kind of like the I guess the quote unquote, I mean, everyone wants to do what you want to do, especially when you're online. And then you probably just want some like brain dead content. But I think sometimes, especially I gotta put like a stop on the entertainment train. And let's just speak about a little bit of like um experiences, and let's just put a pause on the whole premise of endless entertainment, and just sit there and hardwire our brain a little bit, and touch tips, and see where we land, see where the tips is landing, because it is really important, and maybe, like I said, maybe this is a me thing where I have been kind of like stuck in the mud and spinning my wheels for a long time. Now, when you are stuck in the mud and spinning your wheels, then you're not going anywhere, man. You're not going anywhere. You need to put something on the wheels and let them spin out and move the truck. So yeah, I think this will be more of like a thing that I will always do, obviously, but it's gonna be more of like a mental reset in a way. We just like reset. We go off the. We talk a little bit about maybe problems and other things, or things we have on our mind, and we explore that idea. And I think where we maybe try to learn, instead of just doing, because I do think it's important to like have that aspect in your life where you're learning. And when it comes to like being on the internet and stuff, maybe it's just me that is not that disciplined, but it is important to take some learning from it, take some value, and we can share some stories from each other, and maybe and I think like in that sense, the most learning you're gonna get is gonna be from um from you know just general being a human type thing, not any specific, not any type of category or anything like that. I think it will just be regarding just being a human, and how you think and how you value things, uh, and yeah, I think that will be generally what's gonna be on my mind. Um, so yeah, if you enjoy that, like sometimes I feel like everything has its place, and everything has its use cases, obviously, because I do think um if oh, that's why, let me unplug in. There you go. Yeah, I had to replug the microphone because the microphone cord is acting a little bit crazy sometimes. But yeah, I think that's why we sometimes just see what people like, and I think it's good to put the brakes on some things. I guess it's more of a thing that when you were a kid, like you get some experiences, um, and if you don't kind of like the experiences that you got, um, you're obviously gonna like course correct the the things that you felt like wasn't right. And I feel like that is, I'm sorry, I just had to get those down. And I feel like that's kind of important to to realize mistakes and think about mistakes in your life. Because there are a lot of mistakes to be happening in your life, and a lot of things that you might think you made a bad decision on. And I think making a bad decision, realizing hey you made a bad decision, is gonna be highly beneficial for you in terms of knowing who you are and how you are as a person, right? You have done a lot of mistakes and learn of them. That's good. That's good. I think that is like the, um, you know, from I guess this is the case for many things. I actually spoke to my friend that has kids here the other day, regarding having kids and how it is, and he told me that like they were against like the iPad things and stuff, and I was thinking, you know, when I'm gonna have kids, like I need to find I need to find a significant other, right? That's interested in me, and that's a whole story in itself. I don't think we're gonna go into that category right now. But uh, but regarding the, especially regarding like how you deal with the kid, and he was talking about how he was avoiding like the iPad and stuff like that, which was something that I haven't really thought about. uh but when he said that, it makes like complete sense that, for example, every time you've seen like when I was a fiber optic installer, when I got home to a place that had a kid, like the whole way that the mom and dad kind of like got like a break for the kid was just to give them an iPad. You just give them an iPad. But that's not the interesting story. The interesting story is how how the kid react to removing the iPad, right? And how the kids react to getting a good, which is kind of like a case study in itself. This is the same thing that happens to us as grown-ups when we are getting some pleasure, or we're getting like some what is it called, when you release like the endorphins and you feel good about something, when you're feeling like something is right. uh like with the iPad, it's like kind of like their biggest spike, like their biggest spike in enjoyment is having the iPad. And when you have something that is just so great and so tasty, it's like having sugar, right? Like when you have sugar on a stick, like if you tasted that sugar, that wow, like you're never gonna forget the taste, and you're also always wanting to get that sugar back, which kind of like is the iPad in a way. And this same applies to kind of like us as humans. Like when you're eating, let's say you're eating snacks, right? You love snacks. Snacks are really good. It has sugar. Like it just tastes right. Like all you want to eat is snacks. But we as humans, or we as like grown-ups, um, we manage to have a brain where we can actually, like, we are developed in a way that where we actually can question the reason, like we can question ourselves, right, on the topic. We can question like, okay, like is this really good for me? You know, sometimes, you know, you eat something, and or you sit here and scroll YouTube, and after 2 hours or 1 hour or however long, you start to think like, wow, is this really good for me? I'm having a good time, but is this really good for me? Which kids kind of don't have. They don't have that ability to question if what they are doing is good. They just think it's good. They just be like, okay, this is good, I like this, so I can do this forever. But the issue is that when you remove, like when you remove the sugar, you get an instant reaction, right? Because they just want to go back. It's like a guy on coke. You know, when you're on the coke, when you're off the coke, you just want to go back on the coke. And that is kind of like addiction in its purest form, which goes for kids. Like, for example, like I would say addiction is much more scary for kids, because they don't have the capabilities of questioning if it is good or not. Like they just feel something that is good and they like when something is good. So that's kind of like very very like dangerous in a sense where especially that with kids, and I think that is very um dangerous in itself to give out like an iPad and which is like the biggest enjoyment the kid can have. It is playing on the PC or playing on a console. And if you don't really restrict that, and if you kind of like already giving them the best thing, or quote unquote the best thing, the most addictive thing. The question is though, the most addictive thing doesn't necessarily have to be the best thing, obviously, because the best thing can be, like for example, the best thing can be football, which you can be addicted to as well. But I mean, what is the best thing even? Like, it's even hard to get into that conversation because a best thing has to be something that is good for you and has to be something that you can do for X amount of time. Like you can do it endlessly without it being having a potential negative impact, and it has to always give you some new learning. Like I would say that the best thing that you can do, let's say it's disc golfing, let's say you love disc golfing, but after a certain time you're also gonna be like that's also gonna be um not a best thing because you will be so outlearned in that thing sooner or later that you don't really use your brain to do anything in the game anymore. But yeah. Oh, Jesus. That's a little talking, and I think we need some drinks. I bought a Coke. I bought a 4-pack of Coke. It's standing right next to me, right on my back. We bought this. This puppy was on discount. Big discount on Extra. If you're a Coop Extra member, big discount for you right now. So run and buy. Get your Coke. Get coked up. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of like it's starting to get a little bit hot in here. I'm gonna open up the door. I should have opened the door a long time ago, that's for sure. Ooh. And I'm gonna grab myself the Coke. And we will be back. Okay, we are back. Ooh. Oh shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm not sure what happened to my hair. I think it's a fact of me being in chlorid water. Like when have been in chlorid water. And I'm not sure if it's just been sticking. Like I'm not sure if I can ever do anything about this. Like this just been how it is right now. It's just how it is. And I remember complaining about I remember complaining about um my hair being really thin, but now it's starting to, I'm not sure what it's starting to do, but it's starting to be a little bit thicker now. It's starting to be a little bit thicker. Okay, let's pour the Coke. Let's pour the Coke for the boys. Coke for the boys. I think that's. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about wearing white, because wearing white means that everything that is not white is gonna look terrible on you. And I don't like that thought. I don't like to think that way. Because it's even like dangerous to just like anything that is not white, and there's a lot of things that is not white, just so you know. Okay. Oh, we got that. That is good talk, man. That is good. Yeah. We're just moving a little bit ahead. Not moving really ahead, but do we? In all honesty, I am not sure. I am not sure. Oh, whoa! Blast Malta draft show. That is right now. I don't think I can. I don't think I can share that one, but that is now. Wow. Let me show you what I have in my recommended list. What is going on here? Sebum. This diet plan has won me 6 Olympiads. Holland, exactly. The formula never fails. I do really like these ones, which is like Oslo in a specific year, especially like back in the day. It is crazy how they managed to, keep this. This is 2 years ago, 1954. Take me to Oslo. Take me to Oslo.
I såkalt widescreen eller viscene.
Viscene. Whoa, where is this? Christiane. Oh yeah, that's the open. This is the. So it's like an open shop type thing. They're selling things on the. Yeah, this is what you're seeing in many other countries nowadays. Or not nowadays, but I do think there is somewhat of like class over this. But again, like the upkeep and just like to upkeep to have things outside, and then you have to like you have limited room and you can't keep the right temperature. You need like umbrellas to keep it safe. Wait, where is this? That's a clock in Oslo. Google Maps. Okay, that's a place in Oslo, which I think is actually somewhere. Let me see. National Theater. It should be somewhere around here. It should be somewhere around here actually. Let's take us down. That's the. I thought it was to the left here, but that's not to the left here. Eurosign, Glass Magazine. There. Is it really there? That looks a little bit far in. Muller. What is this? It should be. Oh wait, Christiania Glass Magazine. Here. Here. Wait. 1899. Yeah, it should be right here. So it's a church. It's right next to the church. So it is actually right here. Wow. I mean, what is really the difference? I see no difference unless except that there is people on this one. So that is right there. Which Glass Magazine? It looks different in a way. It does look different. Yeah, it is. It is different. It looks like refurbished or something like that. Okay. It looks very small too. That's 2 stories. That's 2 stories. This looks bigger. This is like 3 stories or even 4. It seems to be building on top. Like it seems to be like ending here, the original, and or maybe not. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Okay. Is that church? That's a big church, man. That's a big church. Has it always been that big? Yes, it has. Okay. Wow. And they're buying flowers. Flowers off each other. Really nicely dressed. I really do fuck with this. I do like, or yeah, nicely, kind of nicely. The style is very, I would say the style is very, what should I say? Like people don't stick out in the same way that they do nowadays. I think that surely has to be like downtown. That has to be like down here or something like that. Yeah, I think that's like somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around there. Like the cars, yeah, the typical cars back then. And the scaffolding, everything looks, but the people, like what they're wearing. I mean, it's black and white, is it not? It is kind of black and white. Even the tram. We even had a tram back then. What was this?
Var den som Røde Kors inviterte folk fra.
Really nicely dressed. Always tucked. Always tucked. Look at the suspense on that thing. Look at the what is it called? Like the feathering. Whoa. Whoa. Almost a crash. That guy has green light and this guy has a green man. Wow. They didn't know. Women didn't know how to drive back then either. Or maybe it's a band driving that car. That's a little bit crazy though. That actually could have been a felony. A felony on YouTube, on live, on air. Wait, they're just walking. They are just walking. That's a sneak through. Okay. Nice pipe. Yeah, I mean, I do think this is kind of a vibe. I do think this is kind of like showing you some kind of like a connection between. Oh, it looks kind of the same, no? It looks kind of the same. I do these kind of things that you show like kind of like a connection between whoever is driving and whoever is walking. Like this too. Wait, is there anyone just walking in the middle here? Yeah, like that too. I don't know. I feel like that's such a vibe, man. Like there's no one driving here, but it's such a vibe to just when people are just like crossing the road and without any that's just, I don't know, it's some kind of like unity feeling. Yeah. Men with their suitcases, women with their purses. Nice. That's a very colorful dress. I don't think I could accept my girlfriend wearing that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Who allowed you that haircut? Who allowed you that haircut? Like they were progressive even back in the time. Like they were progressing all the way back. Like they were just, yo, all the way from Australia. We are watching from Oslo right now, Vetle. Actually, there was a video I just watched which is about like who gets no bitches, and Vetle was very high up there. Vetle was number 2. Just so you know, you get no bitches. Lucky you. But yeah, that's a haircut and a half, man. That's a haircut and a half. I'm not sure what's going on here. Like the road is bigger than her split. No, her split is bigger than the road. Okay, that's the King's Castle. People crossing left, right, center. Wow, that's very active to 1954. That's very active for 1954. Jesus, look at all these cars. Holy shit. Did they even have cars back then? What the fuck? Who made these cars? That's not a Tesla. That's not a Tesla. To say it like that. That's not a Tesla. Wow. That is really cool. That is really cool. The white. The white in the middle. That's really cool. Wow. Ooh, that is the that is by the border. That is Aker Brygge, I think. Looks really. But wait, you could drive that close? I don't think you can drive that close right now. I think this is. Take me up. I think this is like down here. Yeah, I think this is down here. Yeah, exactly. Like taken from around here. It looks like. Oh, it's even taken right from the. Like right from the. From here. Yeah, it is taken right from here. Yeah, where the basically where the Fisher thing is. Okay, interesting. Or is it taken from here? No, it has to be further back. Okay. So they were driving cars here. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost another felony caught on tape. Luckily, it's a child. You're in luck. You're in luck, buddy. He almost threw a paper plane on. Nice, a really nice place. I think this is the place. I think this is here. Whoa. We've fallen off. We've fallen off a cliff on the decoration. What are you watching? Probably playing Pokemon Go right now. This guy is probably deep in the Pokemon Go. Let's see if we can see. We can't see. Yeah. Like that has to be. Probably someone put out a lure here where you can collect like Alakazam or something like that. They're in the fountain. In the fountain. Where's that fountain? In the fountain. What are you doing? Okay. What? So many kids in the fountain. No one is saying anything. Just chilling. This guy's naked. Oh, it's really cool. Sadly, we don't get to see more Come on, give me something else. Give me another view. It seems really nice. It seems really chill. Wait. So they're waiting to board the ship to the sailboat. Yeah. Yeah, you can really see like the docket being really active. Nowadays it's not really active in the same. I mean, maybe in the same way. Maybe even a little bit more messy. I think it just looks so clean in the past. I guess that's like kind of like the thing. I am a big fan of like the minimalistic design, where you know, like if you have too much shit, then it doesn't like blend together nicely. I mean this is kind of like too much shit in all honesty, but there's like a nice spacing here. It's like a nice spacing in between. That's why it's 30 degrees in the summer, man. That's just why. That's just straight up why. Like if they were driving back and forth the whole day, like that's costly. That's very costly for Okay. Wow. Really interesting. Really interesting. I do like to see. I've already seen this in my hometown, where they are showing how it looks like before. Spider-Man, another Spider-Man. My apology video. That's what I'm talking about. Who hasn't made an apology video? $1968. Bro, what is this? I really love when these things are happening. Like, when you think you... Oh, he thought he won. It's a Dota 2. Whoa. And then they lost. There's no way they lost.
Throughout that game.
Wait, whoa. And then they lost. Ooh. Mm. That's like the thing that you never... Wow. That's really embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Wow. Wow. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Oh, wow. Shit. I feel really bad for him. I feel really bad for him. That's just that's just like a that's just a feast for your eyes, man. Never celebrate too early. If you celebrate too early, like, yeah, you recognize that. You remember that forever. You gotta remember that forever. That's true. Okay. I think we talked. I think we talked a little bit and gotten ourselves through the general through like the general psychology talk in a sense. I think there's always things to add on to, and we're gonna have more conversations like this, and sometimes more planned and sometimes less planned, and this was just like go live and then go live and see what happens. I think we can play some Maybe some more relaxing games. Maybe some Dead by Daylight. Maybe some other things. Like we can practice. We can practice when we will become. It would be cool to do like a Dead by Daylight tournament or something like that too, or not a Dead by Daylight tournament, but I'm not sure if you guys have seen the 1v1 tournaments where I've seen the 1v1 tournaments where you are just playing 1v1 against each other. Like you start on other sides of the you start on different sides of the scene, and then you 1v1 tournament Dead by Daylight, which is really cool. Yeah, I think this is really cool. Like you're just basically starting off. Like you're starting off like in the shed against each other, and then you are supposed to like outrun the other person in a way, or like live as long as possible. Yeah, so he's chasing. He wants the pallet dropped. He's looking for the pallet drop. He's going for the window. Like you have, I'm not sure if these perks are usable or not. Let's see if they are. No, I don't think he gets any perks. So he's, it's kind of like about playing it in a good way and looping in a good way. So it's just about surviving for as long as possible. He's going for probably the window. Yeah, I would have gone for the window, I think. Okay, so you get the vault. Oh, he's gonna get the hit here. Oh, then he gets a sprint burst. Okay, so you get sprint burst. Okay, so he messed up there. Like he wanted to get there without taking the hit. And now he's just gonna like create as much distance as he can. Until he goes down, right? Yeah, so now he gets the power and yeah. I think this is kind of cool. Like this kind of like, yeah, so he thought he was going. Okay. Yeah, he thought he was gonna miss, I guess. And then, it's the same thing that goes, wow, look at that. Look at that. Like he's hitting. Is that like speed tech or something like that? Yeah, you want the pallet break as quickly as possible. I think what generally people play here is like maybe about like 1 to 120 looks really good. 120 looks really good. Oh, that should be a hit. I think that's really good. From the... Yeah. And then you get them powered and then... Oh, okay. Nice try. Yeah. I think that's a cool tournament type thing. That would be cool to do. Actually. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play some. Let's play some. Let's play some Dead by Daylight, man. Let's play some Dead by Daylight. Depends what words. Depends what we're doing. Yeah. Let's just hone in, man. Let's just hone in. Let's see what we can pull here. Horror game. Dead by Daylight. Okay, done. Number 1. Horror. Okay, let me edit Dead by Daylight. There it is. There it is. Let's just start up. Let's start up hot. I really wish there was like a competitive thing. I mean, we as humans are naturally very competitive. And I really wish that Dead by Daylight had like a competitive scene in a way. There is probably one that if you look deep enough you're gonna find. But survivor. But it's like kind of like playing Warcraft 3, man. It's like kind of playing Warcraft 3, and the only like tournaments you found was through a Discord or through like fucking Ventrilo or something like that. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Wait, what is going on here? Wait, I gotta fix something. I gotta start off. 1 second, I just gotta fix some sound. Okay, that one. Okay, and then we go over here. But why is that? Um. Let me see. Okay, I don't think it really matters in all honesty. Let me exit this game and let me see if this game is working now. Wait, another. Whoa, 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 whoa. Summer Screams. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, this is new. This is new. This is new. Suffocating heat is the least of your worries. The Summer Screams event has begun. 3-week cycle of your favorite game mode. New quest completion. Week 1, Chaos Shuffle. Embrace chaos and embrace them in Chaos Shuffle. The only game war is morally to blame a loss on your loadout. When load into a trial, each of your perks will randomly be drawn from the entire perk pool. Items and add-on will also be new favorite build unlocked. Okay, so it's like a randomizer type thing. Wait, when the lights go out, there are a limited number of game modes, specific rules. As a hardcore mode of sorts, without perks. That's really cool. I really like that, man. I really like that. When the lights go out, there are a limited number of game mode specific rules. Think of lights out as a hardcore mode of sorts, without perks, items, or add-ons. Did we mention the map will entirely be shrouded in darkness? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not sure I really like that. I think it would be really cool with like a hardcore type mode with any without any add-ons, any perks or anything like that. Week 3, 2v8, offering the only place where the killer can work together as a team. Yeah, I've heard something about this, and I think someone told me that 2v8 is completely broken if you choose the right killers together, which is a little bit... I can see that. Like, for example, you get like a mix between the killer that's the runner and someone else, and then you have like, yeah, that looks a little bit broken. Complete summer screens quest to complete summer theme banners in the water collection, new outfits available in the game store. Okay, new quests. Okay. Go to event. Play Survivor. Okay, so we are playing the... Right now we're playing the... What is it called? Chaos Shuffle. Chaos Shuffle. Chaos Shuffle, man. Wait, so... Take me back. Okay, so play Survivor. Are we in the Chaos Shuffle right now? No, we are not. Summer Screams. Not the place we want to be. Archives. Take me back. Play Modifier. Chaos Shuffle. Let's try that. Chaos Shuffle. Okay, let's try the Chaos Shuffle. So apparently a big randomizer on everything. Perks. Add-ons. I guess the same applies for the killer. The same applies for the killer, I would say. Let me take this a little bit. Oh, not that. Okay. We got Nick Cage. Bro, it's so crazy that you actually have Nicolas Cage. I think this guy is selling his face like a... This guy is selling his face to everyone. And this doesn't... You dog? You're so bad. Oof, oof. What does that mean? What does that mean? Waste of electricity? Who is this guy talking to? I think you won. I think you won. I concede. What is this guy talking about? I'm not sure, but we are in two. We are in two. Is this the place where we don't save him? No, I don't think so. Okay, wait, okay, so not random offerings. Offerings not randomized. Okay. Let's get in. Let's see what we draw. See if we're drawing lucky. See if we're in any luck here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can I read my perks? Yeah. All survivors see auras that have a range. While you're struggling on the hook. Whoa, whoa. He's the trickster. That's for sure. Oh, we got the syringe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kool-Aid generators. Oh. Kool-Aid generators. That's new. Never seen those before. Wait, is there a Kool-Aid generator here too? Give me Smade. There is. Oh, there is Kool-Aid on every single generator. And one is broken. That's our first miss on the board. Front side Misty right there. Oh, I'm so used to my old perks. It's so weird now. Yeah, he wouldn't know. He would know. Keep your closest close, and your enemies closer. Maybe not anymore. Keep myself out. Okay. Let's see if he comes back. Probably not. But we are back though. We're here. So just let me work. Wait, that's his random perk. Random block generator perk. There it is. We do that. Sometimes we have to do that. That's just a scare. That's just a scare. Pro. Oh. Where we're looking, is he coming up? What's his chances coming up? I think it's very big right now. That's why we're going out. Is he gonna hit? No, he's not even gonna hit. It's not even gonna hit. Okay, he's coming in. Whoa. Coming from the back. It's a good play, son. Whoa. I think we're going back. I think we're going up. Oh, he's picking up more. He is picking up more. And he is still on the hunt. He is still on the hunt. Not sure if that's a hunt you want to take, son. I don't think that's a hit. Okay, we are safe. We are safe. Thank God. That's always also looking for. That's a little bit of a lucky. I think he didn't know about the. I didn't think he didn't know about that one. It's putting us 10 feet ahead until Ist drop dead. I'm not sure what the other. I've never seen. Wow, what is that perk? That's some injured perk, and a double hook with some antennas or something like that. I think he can hit us from down low. Let's see where you going, son. Where you going, son? Oh, might be coming to me, huh? Oh. That should be good. Should be good for a 1 gen. Oh, we got a red solo cup. We got 2 red solo cup. Oh, we got a bone. Well, we got a foot actually. A foot in the blue slush. It's the reason no one likes the blue slush. Whoa. The reason no one likes the blue slush. Is that Hope, the last skin and the last perk I have? I think so. Okay, we're going down. Whoa. Is that Hope? Whoa, that's not me. That's me. Oh, I was reading this. While you are struggling on the hook, when another survivor gets the timers paused, whenever you finish healing until they take damage, you heal faster. Okay. Where do we need to go right now? So there is one gen that they are working on, which I think should be probably somewhere around here. Because I do think like we have a nice little trio over here that we need to do. Let's use the medkit. Finally get some use cases. Oh. I guess this mode is gonna be harder for the killer than the survivor. That's what I have the feeling for, at least. That's what I feel. Because I do think that there are some perks that are a lot better. As like, sure, you have the haste perk and exhaust perks on survivors, but I think in general, like most survivors, like there are some, you know, casual survivors that aren't really good at looping or anything like that, or using their abilities or tools. So I do think this will be a lot easier for... I think this will be... yeah, really hard for the killer. That's all I have to say to you. That's all I have to give you. Oh, whoa. She was faster than me, and I have haste too. She probably don't have... like, the fact that everything is randomized, don't have Mori, and the chance of having... what's it called? The insta-kill. Insta-kill in the end is very low. Yeah, okay. GG's. Nice one. A nice and easy one. Nice and quick one. We gotta put another Coke in the fridge, man. Think this will be difficult as killer. Yeah, you get like 4 random perks, and the chance of the perks being useless is each chest is the first time each chest is being unlocked and each token is being blessed or cleansed by a survivor, it is blocked. Okay. When you are blinded, gain 10% haste. That's basically 2 virtually useless perks. That guy have done something today. When you hook a survivor the first time a survivor stops repairing it. Yeah, that one is pretty okay. While not carrying a survivor, pallet stunts are 50% shorter. That's kind of like nonsensical at all, as well. Well, not nonsensical, but... oh, Jesus. Not nonsensical, but the use case for that is just so limited. It's just so limited. One second. Jo, kör. Ja, fanns inte. Jag ska sända lite. Ja. One second, I just gotta fix something. Just gotta fix something on my computer that is kind of important to be fixed right now. Let's see. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I just gotta wait for something. There is something I need to fix. Like, for my mom was doing something with uh, with the. So last year I bought a tool for my grandma, and that tool had like a warranty of 3 years, I think. And after 1 year, I think the tool just stopped working. It wouldn't take any like charging. So I gotta fix that thing. I gotta fix that thing for right now, because I forgot to send her the receipt. And now I can't even log into my bank for some reason. Oh Jesus. Wouldn't even work right now. Oh, don't tell me it's not gonna work, man. Oh, there it is. And I have to send her the receipt on whatever it is we bought. And Jesus Christ, man, we just oof. Sometimes we have the ability to just crush a ball all by ourselves, and the question is, do we regret it? Ooh, no, it was really good, but ooh, my stomach, man, it's not liking that. It did not like that. Let's see. Let me just double check that I'm not leaking anything. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. That's right. think it was August. Let's save. Okay, let me see if I can send that to her. That should be good. Should be working. Let me see let me check if it works before we carry on. Okay, let's just press play, man. Let's just press play. We're not gonna sit here and dwell on that one. Play another game of Chaos Shuffle. Get me in. Succeeded 10 skill checks. This is the skins. Is this the skins? 10 young. That's equally as white as me. I mean, we're sharing one thing and one thing only, and that's the whiteness. That's the whiteness of it. Like, we are just like that, man. We are just like that. Okay, take me in. Take me on the back-to-backer. Let's win. Let's win. I think, in all honesty, it would be fun to kind of like do like a day where we just play Dead by Daylight and just look at our stats. Like, what's our win percentage? I'm not sure what a win percentage would really be. Like, would the win percentage be just me getting out? Maybe someone else getting out. Maybe everyone getting out. Maybe no one getting out. I'm not sure. We're all coming out this room. That's all I know. Okay, take me in. Take me in, son. Am I forgetting an offering? Like, why is the offerings? Like, why is there no offerings here? Like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting here? Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, a little bit sweaty in the lug right now. Like we say it, like we call it. Okay. I guess he gets to decide the killer he gets to play. And in all honesty, I think when it comes to this game style, I think it's the best to play a killer that probably has like no synergy or the best synergy with certain perks. If most perks is good on a killer, then that's probably the best killer to go for. Which I'm not sure about which one, but I just think in general that I think if you're a survivor, you should have 100% success rate here. Like let's just toss that down. What are we getting? We are probably getting chased, that's all I know. Yeah, he is. Is he still chasing me? What is going on over here? What is this guy doing? Oh shit. Okay, that's a good hit. Congratulations on that. Did he go insane right now? He did go insane right now. Okay. I mean, we can heal ourselves. That guy can't heal himself. Oh, that's... Do we self-heal? I guess we go for the self-heal. We go for the sexy 2-minute self-heal. Probably not the play. Oh. Not the play, that's for sure. Right now, we're not the quarterback. That's like... We're the front back right now. It's coming in hot. Yeah. What is he doing? Wait, whoa. This guy's leaving too. Two people. Oh, that's an L. I think we just put ourselves on the L right there. So he stalked as much as possible. This is really bad vibes. This is really bad vibes. What is this guy doing? Absolutely just camping. Okay. Really fun. Really funny. Funny guy. And this guy's just completely lying still right beside him. Block generator. Wait, can I block the generator? Never seen that. Never seen that before. Yeah, like, yeah. What are we doing here, man? Yeah, this is actually a loss. This is a loss. When two survivors die on like pretty much the same place. Let's see if Claire is gonna push some numbers in here. That's probably one of the better killers you can play in this mode, in all honesty. Just because all you need is just like you just need to stalk. That's all you need to do. Oh. Okay. I think we're just dead, man. I think we're just dead. Just get me out of this one. Oh, what a... Ooh. Where's my Claire? Claire. Yeah. Can we just pretend to jump off? No, we can't. We can't jump off. We're just stuck in the mud. Ooh, what a way to go, man. What a way to go. Like we were just talking about how easy it was. Like we were just talking about how easy. And Claire is the crouching tiger. Yeah. What is going on here? What is going on? Like, what is that? Oh, this guy jumped off too. He's going for Claire. I'm not sure who I'm going for. I'm going for a save. I see his face down there. If Claire is gonna save this one, that's gonna give us a miracle. Lock generator. Jesus, yeah. We gotta try that one. Let's just get two gens done, because that's an embarrassment. That's an official embarrassment from the highest order. Yeah, it's just gonna come straight up there. That's all I know. Oh, okay. What is this? What is this, man? What is that? What? What the fuck are we doing? Crazy talk. Crazy talk. We get seared on the hook as well. Yeah, yeah. Just push me past, man. Push me into the next one. One lever and a camp. Oof. I mean, maybe that's what you have to do. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I respect the dubs. Yeah, we just tune out, man. We just tune out this one. Just get your headset off. Get everything off. He's running. I'm not sure where he's going. Yeah, I think he's going for the hatch or something like that. Claire cannot stop hitting her skill checks. What a skill shotting machine. Absolute skill shotting machine right there. Wow, that was quick. That was real quick. Everyone just left. Everyone just left. That's the quickest dubs I've ever seen. Chaos Shuffle. Okay. It's a quick 1-2. That guy is handsome, man. That guy is handsome. That guy is something I want to be. That's all I know. If that was me, like we could swap right now. I'm not sure who that is. Kwon Tae Young. Kwon Tae Young. Kwon Tae Young. Kwon Tae Young. Is there any lore? Where is this guy from? A brilliant Elo programmer. Fictional video game character. But can also refer to professional football player. Stay. Should I stay? Should I stay? Or should I go? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? 3,200. Wait, so, oh yeah, you can bring an offering. Can you, oh, you can decide what to bring as well. So I guess you can bring a toolbox. I think our first aid kit is probably the best bet. Like first aid kit or flashlight. Yeah, first aid kit or flashlight, I think it should be the way to go. Like the toolbox, you can get like you can get some bad. I mean, I guess the same applies for the camping kits. You can get some bad add-ons or some bad items to attach onto the kit. That's what you can get. Alright. Murky Regent, was that me? I think that might have been me. That's on the house. I'm sorry about that, team. Stuck me in. Let's go. No, 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 no. Maps reveal the areas of nearby windows and pallets. Also kind of interesting. Let's quickly take a peek at what we get here. Quick peek. Iron Will. Virgil. Loose blindness. Okay. Not really sure what all of them does. Let's take a step over here. Oh, she's checking me out. She's banjoing me out. Wow. You know your shit. EA side. It's a great tune. Okay, you done? Yeah. I enjoyed that. That's like my new DEF CON. Not really sure what's going on here. She gonna hit the gen? Maybe. She's not gonna hit the gen. She's just gonna stick around. She's most likely gonna be in the mud. Why are we hearing her? Oh yeah. She is here. Oh shit. Wait, where is she? Whoa, oh, she left, Jesus. I was completely blindsided by that. She coming back, though? That's really cool. We have a Doctor Strange in our team. Come on, Quante. What you got for me? Tell me the code. Tell me how to get out. Oh, whoa. That was quick. We're done. Where did I lose Quante? Oh, you guys are done too. Good work. Whoa. Whoa. I think it's a bad look to be making all the gens like on that side, so I think we want to like even it out a little bit. Let's even Stevens. Get this one. So the white one is the bad one. White equals bad. I myself am a red slush enjoyer. I think the red has the most taste. I think that's like strawberry or something like that. If there ever is slush, I think the red is my go-to. And green is actually really good too. I mean, blue is actually really good too, actually. Like, it's a mix. It's actually a mix of all three. I think I would take red in... Yeah, it's a good choice, man. It's a good choice. The developers did a good choice here. Wait, is the killer just calling quits right here? I think so. I think so. Yeah, he's just calling it quits. I think he knows he's against superior opposition. Understandably so. Quante is a strong. Okay, well, we just go to the way out, man. Just take me over here. Da 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 da. Wow, what an excellent win. What an excellent song to doubt it out. Just get it out, Bullet Tensei. Great song. Oh. Flashbang grenade. That's the bad signal. Means we're going out. Okay, let's go. Okay. I think that means we are going out too. We are going out. A long day, a long night. Hopefully tomorrow we will be feeling better. I think actually when we get coked up, that's fixing a lot of mental issues. That's fixing a lot of our mental. The mental game might be weak, but we might come back stronger. That's all I know. Alright. Thank you guys for watching once again. And I'll be seeing you. I need to be a little bit better at updating the schedule. And we need to go back into like a schedule type thing again, because I feel like we're kind of like losing ourselves a little bit, and we're getting a little bit lost in the sauce. So I want to put more of like a thing and more of a thing out there which I follow, because I am kind of like, I am all over the place. Alright, without further ado, thank you guys for watching again. And again and again and again. Hopefully we bring out more energy the next days. It is significantly hotter because we are burnt, so hopefully the Celsius will be a little bit lighter on us tomorrow. But I will be seeing you there. Bye bye. So,
Hallo.
halla. Fuck, jeg er ikke frekk, men jeg er jævla varm, ass. Jeg blir liksom ikke kald. Så det var det litt digg å stoppe streamen, fordi da kunne jeg liksom åpne vinduer. La meg bare åpne vinduer. Ja, shit. Å, nå var det jævla fin sol ute også. Å, shit.